Okay, hurrah, hurrah, the water is finally come to the boil. I'm going to stir it, then that's going to lose the boil. But that's okay, because it'll make the water temperature a bit more even. Okay, I'm going to crack an egg into my cup. There we go. Egg, again, egg, huevo. Alright. Oh man, it doesn't even want to go to a rolling boil. It's not what I call a rolling boil, that's what I call just an over above simmer. My contraption seems to be holding for the phone. It's resting on a packet of muesli and a packet of salt. And a wine bottle for weight, full with oil for weight, and an elastic elastic sellotape. Okay, the water's not coming to the boil. Okay, that's a Demitasse cup. I don't know how much that is. It's about 150 ml, I think, for the cup. I'm gonna half fill it. Water temperature gone, but that's okay. You see, you might be able to see the bubbles are effervescing. They've gone really tiny, okay? The water's got a slight yellow tinge to it. That's because my vinegar was quite old and it's quite well flavoured. So I taste the water. I can't taste the vinegar. That's okay. I've got the bubbles. And I can smell the vinegar. So that was about 100 mils in how much water? You know, you're really safe to put like a cup in, no problem. Okay, the water's really not going fast. The pot isn't as deep as I like. I'm going to drop it very close to the water, okay, and just in a little bit, and just pop it up like that. Just in and up, you see? In and up. Okay. Now you can't see the egg there, but it's just floating on a little bed of effervescing bubbles. Maybe you can see it. I probably should have put the camera the other way. Okay. I don't have a timer on. Alright, so we're just going to go by feel. Here's another egg into the water. Like that, just gentle. Okay, the other one's popped up to the surface. It's floating nicely. I'm not putting all three in at once because then the water temperature will go down, and I want the water temperature to stay hot so that the eggs stay on the top. Okay, I'm going to crack one into the water just so that you can see. See if I can do this so that you can see. No, I can't. Oh. That was a complete fuck up. Anyway, it'll turn out okay because my shit always works. There's a bit of eggshell. Just get that. I've got 3 eggs floating. The first one's probably a minute away from being done. The water temperature is getting really hot now. Okay, another one in, just with the fingers. Another one. The temperature's gone down just with 2 eggs, you see, and now they're sitting on the bottom. I don't want them to look like fried eggs. I want them to look like teardrops. Yeah, that's what you're after. Alright, and we're going to get that. I'm going to lift this one up in a minute. You can, oh, no, you see. Should have been a little more patient. This pot isn't as big as my normal one. It isn't as hot as my normal one. And when I picked it up, the egg broke and the egg white went all the way through. So I got like a little, it looks like a sperm now, shot out into the water. And now I'll have a flat egg, but it's okay. Egg, huevo. Alright. I'll put one into a cup again so you can see. In the olden days, what you would do, you would put a little bit of vinegar on top of the egg in the cup, not the water. This way you use less vinegar. Okay, and the vinegar sets the egg. Okay, and then I can just drop it in the water and it'll do the same effect. I haven't had to spin the water, I haven't had to change the temperature, haven't had to do anything. They're taking a lot longer than I'm used to. I'll take out a little, that's the little sperm that shot out. Put that over there. Because that shot out of that one, that's going to be cooked now. It's firm. I'll show you where I'm putting them all in a moment. This is pre-prepared. What I'm doing is when I pick them up, I'm just giving them a little feel to feel if they're firm. You can do this the day before, and then you can put them in ice water instead of putting them onto a cloth. I'm just putting them onto a cloth on a plate to dry. Okay, this one is nice and soft, so I'm going to give it another 30 seconds. I can't remember when I put that one in. That one's a lot firmer. They're going to keep cooking for me because I'm going to take them out and the residual heat is going to keep cooking them. But that's okay for me. I'm just going to crush them on some toast. It's late at night and I'm a little bit drunk. So where's that one? Man, I can't touch hot water anymore at all. That's the softie down low. When they pop up close to the hot water, generally they're more cooked. You can see that's a nice teardrop shape, yeah? The taller the pot, the better the shapes because they cook as they go down. Yeah, that first one's alright even. That it had a little magic moment. Wait. Huevo. Where are you? Okay, this one's quite firm now, you see. But you can go firmer, but that's not snotty, yeah? The white is all on the outside generally, but the yolk is nice and soft. So if I take it out, put it on my cloth, the residual heat, and as it cools down, it's just going to go nice and sort of gel-like, you know? Sort of like toothpaste, which is good for toast. Mayonnaise-y. Good for mayonnaise. Crushed mayonnaise, parsley, yummy. This one's firm as well, take out. If I was doing this in the restaurant, I'd put them straight into iced water and then straight into the fridge, and then I can keep them for the next day, and then I can warm them in a just hot water. I don't need to bother with vinegar or anything like that. I just put them in, you know, at home you could put them in a clean kettle, honestly. Now look, the water temperature's popped up and they're all of a sudden ready. Okay, and this is probably one that I put in first, so it's probably going to be rock hard, but it's alright, it's soft as well. Soft-ish, yeah. Oh, hot. Ouch. Don't break them at this point. Oh. The water still hasn't boiled. It's probably about 100, probably about 90, 97, 90 something degrees. Not hot. Do I sound nasally? I haven't done any bloody anything. I wish. How many eggs was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like poached eggs, they're even good just cold. So that was 6, 7 that was. Was it 7? No, that was 6. I'm going to do 4 more. And then I'm going to have the others some other way. Look at this, I'm going to put them in really quickly. 1, 2, 3. This pot has a good amount of volume because it's wide, so it's not going to lose its heat. Good pasta pot. Well, that's 4. Bang. I've got no more room on my plate, which you probably can't see at this stage. A plate with a dry cloth on there, and I'll just put my eggs on there. And now they're nice and dry, and they're almost cool enough that a chef like me can touch. That's my cleaning cloth as well, though. Oh, but I haven't used it to clean anything, of course. This is a brand new one. I'm going to just make sure that this container is nice. Just going to put the eggs in something else because I got some new ones going in. The second lot will probably cook faster because this bloody stupid electric element wants to work now. because it's hot now, and now it'll be impossible to turn down. This is why electric is shit. But fucking hate electricity. Anyway, got what you got. Nothing works. It doesn't work properly anyway. I got to use a wrench to make it work. Fortunately, I worked with some Polish people who taught me well in the kitchen. I can cook in a bloody third world, after second world bunker. I'm going to take out these shitty little egg whites that are floating on top. Oh, that's connected to one, and I think I just made it sprog. Yep, oh well. See? Woohoo! Don't matter. It don't matter. This guy at work is like, he likes the Lion King, so I think Hakuna Matata. I don't think he can poach eggs, not like this. They can't poach them like this in most restaurants on the Gold Coast, Heather. The beach stack. Even Eddie poaches them bloody to order. By the end of service, it's a horrible, it's reduced down, it's a vinegar eggy mess. It's like trying to poach them in scrambled eggs. Anyway, look, I can pick this egg up now that I've done earlier. It's not hot, okay, it's still soft. Okay, I could put it back in the water for service, okay, but I don't have to worry about it. I'm just going to put it on a nice plate. This is the first one I've done, and it's even oh, pardon me, it's a bit close, but firmer still. Okay, you can see, nice shape. Looks like a little, well, I don't know what that is. It's like a little sperminator. And what you can do, I don't have a knife. I do have a knife. You can use obviously a smaller knife. Okay, but you can see the egg white there. Okay, well, I can just cut it off, and you don't even have to push hard. That's why I'm using a big knife. Okay, cut it off. Okay, and then all the other eggs are cooking. Emergency. Okay. Well, right. Of course, now that it's really hot, it's boiling. Right, bad for eggs. Okay, so now I'm just going to get them out quickly. One would hope, but now I can't even see the buggers. Right, pick it up, feel it. It's firm. Take out, drain. Put on the towel. Oh, hot and cooking fast. Take out. Don't want them to get too hot. Don't want it to boil. Oh, that's a pretty loose one. That's the one that's spermed. If you have one sperm, I just say, it's a boy, and you'll know what to do. I'm just going to take out the cool ones off the plate. Put the ones that, oh, hang on. Yeah, see, firm, cooked. I've turned the gas off, I almost said, but it's not, it's electricity. So there you go, I've just poached almost a dozen eggs, 10 eggs, in about 7 or 8 minutes, I don't know, I'm not really counting. And I could do those, I could put those straight in the fridge, I could eat them with salt and pepper. The water, blah, throw it down the sink, don't even have to put the pot into the washing machine, just rinse it out, done, happy days. Oh, I'll try and take this out, I'll try and show you what I've been doing. You see there's my little apparatus on the muesli packet, salt, wine bottle, a big wine bottle filled with oil, water, all the eggs, you see, 1 cup, dirty 1 cup, didn't even need 2 cups. Well, I put vinegar in one, stupidly, but anyway. All the eggs I did before, they're cool to touch, and they're just you know, they're just going cool, and they'll stay soft. Here's new ones. Blop, 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 blop. Look, they're nice shape, huh? I could serve those in a restaurant. I can peel the white off, eat it. Yeah, it's a bit, needs salt, but anyway. I didn't put any salt in the water, just vinegar. That's a good teardrop, almost. Alien teardrop. That's a good one. Oh, yeah. Look. Whoa. Teardrop, ooh, it's like a music video. Teardrop over the steam. Okay, I probably did a bit too many, but that's okay. If I'm going to keep them in the fridge, I just keep them in a little bath of cold water. That way they're not getting to oxygen and they just stay nice and fresh. I can keep them for easily 3 to 4 days in a household fridge that's not been opened too much. Don't keep it near the door. Yeah, salads, Caesar salad, pasta, fried rice, bucket, whatever. Look, a little bit of salt that I got. I can put a little bit of salt on now. Well, probably a lot of salt. My pepper. Of course, I can't find my pepper. Normal pepper. Not going to be able to do this. I'll just shake it on there. Shake it. You should really grind it. But there you go. Look. 1 egg. Oh, that's a fairly softish one. Sorry. Get a little plate. Here. Where's the one here? Sorry, I'm doing 3 hands to do 4 jobs. Oh, there we go. You see? Now, that one's very soft, but it's easy to touch. Just looking for a harder one. That's probably a hard one. No, they're all kind of the same. Yeah, I did a good job, chef. That one's a bit soft. If you get a soft one that's a bit soft, drop it back in the water now that it's off. And it's just going to keep cooking, yeah? And I can just warm them in water like this. No, even that one is soft. That one's very soft. Not very soft, but not snotty. I'll cut the one that I think is probably too soft for the restaurant. I'll just use a spoon to do it. Imagine if this was on toast. Oh. Yum. No snotty white bit. Nice and cooked all the way. Just the yolk soft. Pick it up into my mouth. Eat it. A bit hard to eat. Eat it. There we go. Egg on the plate. That's not good. Okay, I can use my toast to lick that up. But what I'm going to do is just pour it down my mouth while it's still warm. Because I like it like that. Okay, that's a little bit less cooked than what I said was going to look like toothpaste, but you can cook them longer. They've just got to feel harder, and because I'm not putting them into iced water, they're not going to cool down straight away, if you know what I mean. Wow, I've talked for nearly 20 minutes. Here we go, that one that I put in the water about a couple minutes ago. Oh, I'm going to take it out with a spoon, so you don't even need to use a thing. Just there we go. Drip it off. With a spoon too, if you're clever, you can cut off the shitty white with the side. Oh, I nearly lost it. See how I'm clever. Cut off the white with the side of the spoon in the pot. Anyway, and then that one. Yeah. They're good. They're yummy. And soon, that one will be cool enough for me just to drop down at my face. Yee. Okay, I hope that helps you cook poached eggs, and we'll see how yours turn out shortly. Bye bye.